What up YouTube, how are you all doing today? I'm just Rob Tech, and today we're taking a look at another microphone for review. We've had the P08 from Donner, which is their affordable broadcast microphone. We've also had the DC-20, another affordable condenser microphone from Donner. But today we're taking a look at something from their high end. We're taking a look at the DC-87, which looking really, really nice. Now, with all of Donner's microphone products, it does come in quite a decent kit. We'll start off with, once again, a decent length, decent quality XLR cable. I think this is another like 10-foot cable, which come with both the P08 and the DC-20, so no change there. We have the same shock mounts that come with the DC-20. I do think they should have included this with the P08 as well, but oh well. We have another shock mount with a 5/8 to 3-inch quarter adapter. You get another pop fill slot in like you got with the DC-20. And completing the lineup, you also get the usual Donner pencil case leather bag. And then finally, of course, look at the quality of this. Absolutely beautiful. It's got a beautiful little sort of gold metallic look to it. As you can see, you have 3 modes on this for the pattern. You've got a cardioid, which is in the middle, and you've also got omnidirectional, and I think the other one is kind of like a figure 8 style. But yeah, cardioid, omnidirectional, and figure 8. Now obviously omnidirectional is, instead of usually with a microphone, you would have the front end coming out of this with the sound, but omnidirectional basically means that no matter where you have this thing, it's going to capture audio from all around. But I think I'll probably stick to the cardio, but I'll test the modes out for your for the review. We also have a low cut filter, and also I think it's a low cut filter and a minus 10 decibel pad. Alright, on to the specs of the microphone. So it has an omnidirectional, cardioid and figure 8 mode, which I've explained in my unboxing. Low cut, a minus 10B pad switch, a frequency response of 20 Hz to 20,000 kilohertz or 20 kilohertz. Cardioid. Oh, okay. So here's the results of the different modes. So the cardioid setting, it is a minus 34 dB. Omni and figure 8 are both at minus 40 dB. And yeah. Did it say how much it weighs? 520 grams. It did feel heavy. Definitely felt more heavy than the other microphones from Donner. And here is the frequency response. And as usual, if you don't believe me, there's the specs of the microphone. Right. Let's get this bad boy set up. Alright then folks, so here we are on the microphone straight out the box, no filters engaged, phantom power is activated. I've got the gain dial set to about 12 o'clock. Here's how the microphone is sounding on the cardioid polar pattern setting. None of the switches are engaged. This is literally just straight out the box in any situation where you just basically plug it into your audio interface and see what it's like. Here's how the microphone is sounding completely out the box, no filters engaged. And yeah, what do you reckon? Obviously, we have got the included pop filter installed. So Paul picked up Peter from the post office. They popped to the pub, they bought some pints, and they popped him and made some pancakes. Paul picked up Peter from the post office. They popped to the pub. They bought some pints. And they popped him and made some pancakes. Pretty good plosive rejection, really. Straight out of the box, you know. Not too bad at all, I do say. Obviously, the pop filter will help, but yeah, not too bad at all. Now we're going to get straight onto the microphone for that proximity effect, and here's how the microphone sounds with me right up close to it. And here's how the microphone sounds with me to about a fist away from the microphone. Here's how the microphone sounds, I'd say about a foot away maybe. Here's me leaning back, relaxing in my chair with the microphone. So obviously this is me talking into the microphone with the 10 decibel pad set to 0. So if I just switch over to the -10, we'll see what that does to the audio of the microphone. I'll disable the media source for now. So where are we? Okay, that's the one I need. And this is the microphone with the -10 decibel pad activated. Here's how the microphone is sounding straight out of the box. How do you think it sounds? Let me know. And here's the microphone with it set to 0 again. I'll switch it back to the -10 so you can get a gist of how that sounds like. And then swap it back to the 0 setting. This is the microphone with the low cut filter engaged. Here is how the microphone is sounding with the low cut filter engaged. And this is how the microphone is sounding with both the low cut filter engaged and the -10 decibel pad activated. Here is how the microphone is sounding. Now we're going to explore the different modes that's on the front of the microphone. So currently I'm talking into the cardioid polar pattern mode. We're literally going to swap to the figure 8 at the moment. And all we're going to do is literally turn the microphone to see exactly where the microphone is still capturing audio, to literally see what it's picking up. So then we'll just swap back to cardioid setting. We're now back on the cardioid setting now. And what we're going to do then is switch to the omnidirectional mode, which will literally pick up literally everything that I'm saying. Not sure what I feel about omnidirectional microphones. Don't really see the point. But I'm sure they have their purposes. And we'll just swap back to the cardioid polar pattern mode. So that is the 3 different modes that are activated on this microphone. Has a lot of features, this microphone does. I can see why it's there, like a sort of high-end version. But yeah, I like to stick to the cardioid polar pattern. But yeah, that was the different modes you get on the front. Now, we'll test out the shock mount. I mean, we did test it out the last time we reviewed one of the Donna projects, but why not? Just tap the boom arm. Yeah. And now you're listening to the microphone with my OBS filters that I have. I have a couple of EQs that I use Reaper plugins for, which is something you got to download. I've got a compressor going in the background, noise suppression, and also a limiter in the background, so make sure we don't peak. Here's how the microphone is sounding with all of my filters engaged. Cardioid polar pattern switched on. Set to 0 on the 10 decibel pad setting, and obviously I've disengaged the low cut filter. Because I must admit, I'm not really keen on a lot of low cut filters, but it's nice to have. But this is how I'm using the microphone in its default setting. And yeah, pretty damn good. As far as comparisons to other microphones, the only one I have is the DC-20. Now, I managed to pick this up for about £30. I think it usually goes to about 40 retail. This microphone retails for about £130, but recently they've had some price cuts on it, and then recently they had one of their always reliable 50% coupons, which made me get this whole beautiful microphone kit for about £49.99. So basically about the same retail price as DC-20. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the big brother and the little brother to see what they sound like. I'll start off with the DC-87, because obviously that's plugged in. So we'll swap over to the DC-20 and let you know and see if you can hear the difference. Right, folks, so we're on the DC-20, which is their budget condenser microphone. Usually goes for about £49.99, but is available on discount all the time, bringing it down to a very affordable level. This is a small capsule condenser microphone, whereas the DC-87 is a large diaphragm condenser microphone. You be the judge. Do you sense a difference? Do you hear the tone? Do you think the DC-87 sounds better? Or does the little fella have just as much punch as his bigger brother? You be the judge. And then we're now back on the DC-87. And I could do my final thoughts on this microphone. Right, so first things first, I think with all the Donner microphone kits, you get a lot of value. You get a full shock mount kit included with a pop filter. You get a decent length XLR cable. You get pretty decent packaging. You get the bag, which I don't think I've ever actually used any microphone bags. I've probably got about 4 or 5 of them now in just wherever. But you do get a lot of value with it. Now, retail price wise, like I mentioned, this is currently on sale with one of their 50% off coupons on Amazon, bringing it down to £49.99. So I would definitely snap this up if this is what you're after, like, because it's undercutting a lot of microphones that it's competing with, such as obviously the Rode NT1, which this obviously borrows a lot of inspiration from, and also the Behringer TM1, which usually goes for about £100 already. So the fact that this has gone down from £130 to £49.99 is a no-brainer. I think the microphone sounds really good, really crystal clear. I like it. I like the features on it. If I was going to pick between the 87 and the 20, I think it would just come down to price. I love both of these microphones, but this is definitely like a much more high-end product. It feels weighty. So this will probably be my pick. Now, as far as what you're going to be using this for, you could easily use this in a studio setting, a podcast setting, streaming setting. It's a very, very good microphone, as all of the Donner microphones have been. Just, I think they kill it on the value of their kit. Very aggressive pricing. Obviously, you're getting a very decent accessories with it, which you'd have to pay extra for with a lot of other microphones. And like, see the shock mount alone, like I mentioned, the DC-20s, you usually find these on Amazon going for about £20 to £30 for these sort of style shock mounts. So the fact you get one included in the box is just icing on the cake, really. So anyway, top marks for this. I'm very impressed with it. I like it. I probably use this a lot. Definitely one of my favorite microphones that I've tested so far, as with all the Donner projects, other than, you know, poor quality ones that come with the PO8, which I'll never drop. And yeah, this is the Donner DC-87. Their high end, I'd say their flagship, which, because they've only got 3 microphones, which is the PO8, the DC-20, and the DC-87. And this is usually the most expensive one, so I'm guessing it's their flagship model. I do think we'll probably see another dynamic microphone, which might be gold, like this one. So we'll see what Donner have in the future. But this has been another Just Rob Tech review. Thank you very much for watching, folks. See you again next time. Right, folks, that was another video by me. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more like this, click that subscribe button. And if you like this video, please click the like. It's the easiest way to show support. Thank you very much for watching, folks. See you next time very soon for more microphones by Rob. I can't sing, But I'm going to do this just to see if people will watch more. Probably not now. I ain't going to lie. They'll probably just take one sound of that singing and be like, oh, God, no. No. Hell no. Hell no. And then block. Yeah, I like how Seth Rollins can get away with it. You know, whoa, 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 whoa. And then we hit it. Burn it down. Whoa. Nah, see, I can't do it. You know, it's just, it doesn't help the fact that I'm just in my room on my own. Whereas when he does it, he's in like, you know, a stadium or arena with like between 40,000 to like sometimes 100,000. He can get away with it. I can't. I'm just being weird in my room on my own. So I can't really do the whole whoa, even though. Yeah. And then we'll test the singing of the Donner 87. My singing does not go with the music in the background, but that's okay. I'm just doing a test to see how this microphone would sound in a studio, making a #1 hit while taking a shit. It's the Donner 87 condenser microphone. Jesus Christ, Rob.